Now, in the same vein as this, we're going to go ahead and add a syllabus as a web link, linking to both a online Office document and also a Google document. To do so, while still in the syllabus page, we're going to go up here to this Build Content tab, and on the Create column, go down to Web Link. That brings us to a new page called Create Web Link. Super fascinating. And then under section 1, let's go ahead and give it a name. So this will be Syllabus via Office 365. And now we have to actually have the URL. So to get the URL of a OneDrive document, in particular a Microsoft Word document, in our OneDrive account, or in this case Word Online account, right up here on the right-hand side we have a share link. I'm going to go ahead and click on share. Over on the left-hand column, I'm not going to invite people. Instead, I want to get a link. This link should, for permissions, not have edit link, but instead view link, no sign-in required. This means that our students can sign in, or they can view the syllabus without having to actually log into their Microsoft Online account. And that's ideal because we want to make this as easy as possible to access. So view link, no sign-in required. It's going to have our link here as it's creating it. And here is the link that we now copy. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this and then bring it over to Blackboard and paste it, which is Control V or right-click paste. Either or works. And then we're going to describe it. So a link to our syllabus via Office 365, or dyslexia coming in, 365. And we can also choose to add an attachment to this web link. So we could even put our PDF file as part of this if you wanted to. I'm not going to. For web link options, open a new window. Personal preference is yes, so I like to have yes. For our options, again, we should allow users to view the content, and because it's a syllabus, we're not going to have any time or date restrictions. This should be visible at the beginning and at the end of the course. And then finally, submit. And then now we have this little icon here, and when I click on this hyperlink, it'll bring us directly to that syllabus file. And this is useful because you can see it says edit. This is because I'm logged in, so it's thinking it's me. The people you give it to will not see this edit option here. But this is great because it allows you to actually update your syllabus on the fly, and you don't have to constantly re-upload the file to your syllabus page here in your Blackboard shell. Now to add a Google document is very similar. Let's go ahead over here to Build Content, Web Link. And then name, syllabus via Google Doc, and then URL. Now in Google Docs, for their URL, it's going to be a little bit different. So this is our Google Doc window here. We're going to go over here to File, and then Publish to the Web. And we're going to get a link, and we need to expand this Publish Content and Settings right down here. And let's make sure that this is checked whenever we make changes, so it keeps the document live. And then remember, this is going to make this link visible to anyone who has a link to your document. They won't be able to edit it, but they can at least view it. So when we go over here to click Publish, are you sure? Yes, we are. Now here is our link that we copy. Go back to Blackboard. And again, and to copy, I'm just doing Control C. You can also right-click and copy that way, but Control C is faster. Back in Blackboard, paste it, Control V or right-click, paste. And there we are. Description, Google Doc version of syllabus. And again, we have the option of attaching a document along with our web link if we want to. I'm not going to. What you would use this for is if you wanted to attach a series of directions on what they should do when they get to a web link. So maybe it's part of an assignment and they have to do some kind of scavenger hunt. Those directions could be attached right here as part of that content area or content link. And same idea, open a new window, yes. Restrictions, no. Submit. And now we have both a link via Office 365 and a link to Google Docs. So you can use any online source that you want to link to just by going to build content and adding a web link. You can link to anywhere. And again, if you notice as I mouse over these links, we have that same bar over here on the far left edge that I can click and drag to reorganize these any way I see fit at any time. And just as before, if we want to edit or delete any of these content items, we mouse over the item, and here's the title. On the far right of the title is that circle with the caret, the arrow pointing downward. If you left click it, we now have the option of editing it, which allows us to change the title and the URL. We can move it to a different section of our course, or we can delete it altogether.